The month of February is Heart Awareness Month.
MSU Black Voices holds a concert for Black History Month.
And Mississippi State hosts a career expo for students to find their niche in life after college.
Your Take 30 News starts right now.
Hi everyone and welcome to Take 30 News. I'm Calvin Ritchie.
And I'm Jonathan Washington. The latest death toll from Monday's earthquake that devastated Turkey and Syria has now surpassed 21,000. Disaster on top of disaster as the quake's utter destruction reveals new challenges to stretching emergencies, crews way beyond capacity. Joman Kardashian, more from Iskenderun.
Endless lines on the road to Iskenderun, a devastated city's cry for help answered by a nation in shock, united in pain. These men tell us they drove more than 8 hours carrying diapers, water, and bread. Whatever they can do to help strangers who need all they can get.
Camera one.
Destruction in every corner of the city. No building spared Mother Nature's wrath.
So even in this part of the city where buildings are still standing, you can see that there are cracks all over these buildings. They've sustained damage. So we're going to have to walk through here really fast. We just don't know how stable these structures are right now.
In seconds, lives shattered, livelihoods destroyed, a city and its people left broken.
I'm confused. I don't know how to feel. Senseless.
Server has been out here searching for his friend, the only one left under the wreckage of this apartment building. No professional rescuers here, just volunteers, drawing floor plans for their search in the dirt.
First day I was really hopeful, but this is the fourth day I'm getting out of hope.
Even happy endings here are overshadowed by the collective grief. Burak flew back from his home in London to find his sister and other relatives. It's a miracle they made it out. They were buried under the rubble for 15 hours, he tells us.
I'm speechless, to be honest. I'm in a dream, very bad dream. Then I'm hearing, so many of our friends dying. So many of our friends are dying.
Around the corner, we find Suhail overseeing the search mission here. For days, he's desperately been trying to get his parents out.
Our government helps, but it's not enough, obviously. So we are trying to get our people by our own, and we need you. We need everyone who can come and help us.
Suhail tells us he saw his mother's leg under the rubble.
I am not able to reach her. She is there. I see her, but I cannot touch her. I understand my mother is dead. I am trying to get my mother.
With every passing hour, for many here, the agonizing wait ends as the gut-wrenching reality sinks in.
With the big game looming oh so near, it's time for everyone to grease up their fryers and light their grills. But if you are planning on cooking wings, you might want to be aware of some other poultry problems.
There is a widespread virus that is spreading across the country, affecting the prices of eggs. Chickens that lay their eggs are getting sick and removed from their production line. Dr. Jessica Wells says the virus is a big factor affecting the price of eggs. Yeah, they didn't say. It doesn't.
That was supposed to be a VO.
Do you know if they're speaking over this part or
No, we were supposed to be speaking over this. So now my son. Despite the decrease in chicken wing processing, the National Chicken Council is projecting Americans to consume 1.33 billion chicken wings on the day of the big game alone. This number is up 2% of last year's numbers.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, but raising awareness for healthy hearts lasts all month long.
February is American Heart Month, but people typically relate February with Valentine's Day. Suzanne Bowen, a registered dietitian in health promotion and wellness, says people don't realize that American Heart Month is a call to action for people to take charge of their heart health. Bowen has one tip that states the fewer legs your food has, the lower in saturated fat it's going to be.
You know, having a diet that focuses more on fish and chicken and turkey can be great. And then when it comes to beef and pork, choosing those leaner cuts, the ones that are lower in fat, can be a great option to cut back on saturated fat in your diet.
Bowen encourages people to take a look at Damar Hamlin's #3forHeart challenge.
There's 3 steps, so learn how to do CPR and then donate to the American Heart Association, and then you can also share what you've learned with others on social media.
There are other ways to take charge of your heart. You can increase your daily physical activity to at least 2.5 hours per week. Don't smoke, avoid alcohol, and you can also get your blood pressure and blood sugar tested regularly. Maintaining a healthy heart can increase your quality of life. For Take 30 News, I'm Phoebe Florian.
Having a healthy heart is very important.
I agree. I'm going to have to start taking better care of my heart.
I held an event to connect with the community about the dangers and unpredictability of severe weather. I went on the road with WCBI's weather team. Here's that story. People from around the community gathered in the Rent Auditorium at the Mississippi University for Women to learn from the weather experts themselves. All 5 WCBI meteorologists were there, and mid-morning host and anchor Andrea Self emceed the show. The meteorologists talked about what a day in the life of a meteorologist is like, and even how they forecast and predict the weather.
We absolutely loved the crowd. They were very excited, they were enthused, they were interested in what we were talking about. Overall, it was such a great night, and we're hoping to have all of that again at the next one.
The meteorologists performed experiments, answered questions submitted by the crowd, played trivia about the meteorologist, and even did the weather live from the MUW campus for the 6 o'clock news.
Thanks for staying with us here on WCBI News at 6 o'clock. Of course, coming at you from a different venue. If you've missed it, we are at our roadshow in Columbus, of course, downtown at the Rent Auditorium.
The event started at 6 p.m. and lasted for about 3 hours.
Yeah, I was really pleased with the turnout. The crowd was very lively. We just wanted to basically just, have a conversation with them, step outside of our studio, which they're used to us seeing us every day. We don't get out as much as we'd like. We'd like to do something every day with our wonderful viewers. But tonight was just an example of, their support to us and our commitment to them.
The National Weather Service had representatives that hosted a storm spotter session and explained what their roles are when severe weather hits and how watches and warnings are issued. WCBI plans to hold more events like this in the future. CBI meteorologists also signed autographs after the show and took pictures with their fans. Here's Alyssa with the first look at your forecast.
Thank you so much. So right now we're going to be seeing those temperatures be in the mid-50s for the remainder part of the day, but as we get further into the overnight hours, those temperatures are going to change, and be on a lookout because looking at right now, we are 59 in Starkville, 57 in Aberdeen, and 58 in Columbus. So we are seeing those temperatures be in the upper 50s, but will be cooling down as the night continues.
Coming up next, Mississippi State showcases a concert with Black voices.
What if you could be part of one of the top engineering schools in the nation without ever leaving the coast? Well, now you can. Mississippi State's collaboration with Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College allows you to earn core credits while pursuing a 4-year degree in mechanical or electrical engineering, all in the same location. And with classes taught by MSU professors, the world-renowned education you couldn't find anywhere else is now in your own backyard. To learn more about this great opportunity, visit us online.
Mississippi State's Department of Music held a concert this Tuesday with its intent to honor Black History Month.
Join us as we experience some of the music and voices that were present that day.
On Tuesday, February 7th, the Mississippi State Department of Music presented their Black History Choral Concert. The concert was held at FBC Baptist Church in Starkville. The Black History Choral Concert gave the opportunity to all to listen, learn, and appreciate the music of Black composers.
So each February, we try to have an event that honors Black History Month. And I wanted to find something that empowered the women that I'm so fortunate to get to work with every day. And so by doing that, I wanted to look at African-American female composers.
There was many people who were excited for the event, especially those who were going to be performing.
I feel ecstatic. I always get a joy when singing, and I just am really excited to let everyone hear our pieces that we've been working on for about 3 weeks. It's been really fun.
Andre Ferguson was the lead singer for this concert. He said it was an amazing experience and something that he will never forget.
It was exhilarating. It was a little nerve-wracking, but it was really good. I think it was very good for me, especially with me aspiring to be a classical performer in the future and going to grad school for performance. So I think it was nothing but training to help my aspirations.
Ferguson says he hopes to inspire younger people to pursue the art of classical singing.
Do what you have to do. Look up YouTube videos, Google, whatever you need to do. Find a way to make your dreams become reality.
During the event, special guest speaker Andrea Self was given the opportunity to talk about her life and upbringing, including opening remarks from Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise.
They trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I rise.
Very pleased that she chose that poem to honor such a great night.
This event is extremely important to me because I feel that Black representation within the arts is extremely important. I have a student organization called Black Artists at MSU that I've been trying to promote, and I feel like this is a great event to show the representation of Black art that we have on campus.
This was truly an experience that many will not forget anytime soon. Rashid Tatum, Take 30 News.
Hearing those voices and seeing the passion from those performers has really put me in an amazing mood.
Bulldogs got some talent. Some students are getting ready for the annual Talented 100 show. Landon Bogan has more on the story.
Women organizations are hosting their annual Talented 100 talent show for the first time since the pandemic. The organizations held trials for the talent show earlier this week on Monday and Tuesday in Allen Hall. Organizers hope the talent show will provide students with a platform and hopefully help them gain support from fellow students.
I hope to gain that people have an outlet to get their name out there if they want to do the music industry, the dance industry, the acting industry, so that people can know, like, hey, I saw them in the Talents 100, they did really good, and they obviously make this a career or even a side hobby.
Being able to be in front of a crowd, show their talents in front of a crowd, also just being able to show support for other people, for people in your community and people that are out there that have talents and want to showcase those talents. So.
Students came out and showcased their different talents for the Mox and Ideal Executive Boards. Many students showed up to sing, dance, and demonstrate plenty of other talents that they possess.
The Talented 100 will take place on Monday, February 27th from 7 to 8 p.m. in the Dorman Hall Auditorium.
Oh, okay, so looking at the weather right now, we are looking for tonight for overnight hours. Around 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to be seeing temperatures dip down into below the 50s. We're going to be seeing 49. Around 11 p.m. tonight, you're going to be seeing around temperatures about mid-40s. And for you early risers out there around 4 a.m., it's going to be 40 degrees. So you're definitely going to want to grab that coat this morning. For tonight, looking at your tomorrow planner, if you're going out tomorrow, it's going to be quite rainy day out there. We're going to be well below average at only a high around 51, so you're definitely going to want that jacket, especially that rain jacket and that umbrella. Looking at your futurecast, we are going to be seeing those rain showers come in, so I will have more for you after the break.
Performance at the highest level is the objective of every athlete. But what can athletes accomplish if they understood and responded to everything their bodies are telling them? Mississippi State University's Athlete Engineering program is designing and deploying groundbreaking advanced wearable technology that creatively collects millions of data points for researchers to analyze, predict performance, and improve body mechanics. Researchers in engineering, kinesiology, sociology, textiles, and more disciplines are working together to test and design new technology that leads to winning results. In addition to helping athletes reach their highest potential, this collaborative program is reducing injuries and protecting the health of competitors now and far into the future. Mississippi State University. Farming can be a tough way to make a living. Weather, pricing pressures, and unpredictable swings in demand can take a toll, not only on farmers' finances, but on their mental health, as well as that of family members and farm workers. That's why Mississippi State University is spearheading a program to train extension agents to detect the signs of depression, substance abuse, and other stress-related challenges. Everyone has a bad day, of course, but this holistic view of a farmer's circumstances enables MSU representatives to recognize the difference between routine struggles and deeper, more serious issues. It may be a tough conversation, but the sooner it gets started, the sooner farmers can get help to better manage stress and continue the important work of growing the products our world needs. Caring for farms and farmers. Mississippi State University.
Let's take a look at your weather for tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to be expecting temperatures in the low 50s. It's going to be pretty chilly out there, and we're definitely going to have a rain day. So you're going to want that rain jacket, that umbrella. You're going to be wanting even maybe those rain boots because it's going to be a pretty long rain event. Timing out that rain for you around tonight, we're going to be seeing some drizzle through the area. So you might want to even start carrying that rain jacket and those rain gear with you tonight. The majority of the rain, though, is going to be coming tomorrow. So looking at 5 a.m. again, it's going to be a pretty soaker of a morning, and we're going to be seeing these clouds and those brief pockets of rain continue with you throughout tomorrow and into tomorrow night. But as we're looking at Sunday at 1 a.m., we're seeing that the rain has dissipated and has gone to our east, and we're going to be seeing those clouds take away, and we're going to be seeing some sunshine on Sunday for a great Super Bowl Sunday. Taking at these change in overnight lows, we're going to be seeing another cold front coming through this week. So around tomorrow night and Sunday night, we're going to be seeing low overnight temperatures in the 30s. But as we get into Wednesday, we're going to see those overnight temperatures shot up and go almost to 60 degrees Wednesday night. So it's definitely going to be warming up and feeling more like spring. Taking a look at your 7-day outlook, again, tomorrow is going to be pretty much of a rainy day. So you're going to want those rain jackets, those umbrellas. Just be prepared for any rainstorms. Super Bowl Sunday is looking great out there, a high of 58. You might even be able to get outside if you're doing some kind of Super Bowl party, but definitely want to tune in for that. And Monday and Tuesday, we're looking at above average temperatures. Again, we're going to be seeing those temperatures getting into the mid and upper 50s. And Tuesday is Valentine's Day, so if you have any Valentine's Day plans, you might want to make those earlier in the day, as it is going to be a rainy part overnight and into the night, with some possible thunderstorms and even some severe weather over there. And Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be seeing those temperatures, the rain continue. And on Friday, we are going to be seeing those temperatures dip way down into the 40s. And up next, we will have sports.
Coming up, we'll preview upcoming MSU basketball games. Also, 2 local high school football game players are set to take place football biggest stage. More on that after the break.
Meeting the challenges of a changing world. It's a responsibility we take seriously at Mississippi State University. Today, our outstanding faculty are on the job with a passion that places them among the best in the business. We're launching new classroom models, investing in world-changing research, and providing a college experience that's second to none. Though things may look different, our sights have never been higher.
To be or not to be? That is the question that echoes the walls of the theater department at Mississippi State University. Nurturing the voice and movement of a new generation of dynamic storytellers. An inclusive program welcoming all to a broad course of study in directing, stagecraft, playwriting, and acting. Discover your passion in performance and production with MSU Theater.
Print. It opens the doors to the world of communication. It's where a student can be anything. It teaches teamwork, diligence, loyalty, and responsibility. At Mississippi State, we are dedicated to further the field of journalism. We make sure to tell the story no matter how challenging. We incorporate all aspects to help you grow as a student and as a person. So, what are you waiting for?
Good afternoon, Bulldogs, and welcome back to Take 30 Sports. Your Bulldogs men's basketball team notched its 16th win of the season on Wednesday, defeating the Tigers of LSU 64-53. DJ Jeffries led the way for Mississippi State with some white-hot shooting on a milestone night. The senior forward totaled 18 points thanks to a career-high 5 3-pointers and a very efficient 83% from behind the arc. With just under 4 minutes left to play in the second half, Jeffries surpassed 1,000 career points with his 5th three-pointer of the game. Jeffries also added 7 boards and 4 assists to his 34-minute performance. The Bulldogs' next SEC foe features the Arkansas Razorbacks. Arkansas is riding a 3-game winning streak heading into the matchup, fresh off a big 88-73 road win against the Kentucky Wildcats Tuesday night. The Razorbacks are led by guards Ricky Council IV and Anthony Black, averaging nearly 30 points combined per game, with a supporting role from senior forward Mekhi Mitchell, who averages 5.7 boards and at least 1 block per game. The Bulldogs are coming in on a 4-game winning streak but have won just 2 of their 6 road matchups, while Arkansas holds an 11-1 home record this season. After a 2-0 week with wins against Tennessee and Florida, Mississippi State women's basketball looks ahead to its Sunday matchup against the Aggies of Texas A&M. The Aggies have dropped 3 straight games and currently sit at the bottom of the conference standings. The Bulldogs are led by forward Jessica Carter and guard Jakayla Jordan, averaging a combined 26 points per game. Winners in 5 of their last 7 matchups, State looks to defend home court advantage with its 11-2 record, while Texas A&M is seeking its first road win of the season. The biggest football game of the year is just 2 days away. Super Bowl 57 kicks off at 5:30 Central on Sunday in Glendale, Arizona, in a historical matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. This year's edition of the Super Bowl features the first time ever that 2 brothers will play against each other in the championship game, Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce and Eagles center Jason Kelce. Sunday's game also features a historical matchup for 2 Starkville locals as well. Chiefs linebacker Willie Gay Jr. and Eagles receiver A.J. Brown both attended Starkville High. Gay chose to stay in Starkville to play football at Mississippi State, while Brown accepted an offer to go play at State's rival Ole Miss. During the 2019 season, Gay's final season at MSU, he totaled 28 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries, 2 pass deflections, and a pick 6 against Kentucky.
You could tell they were different. Big, fast, could run, had extremely good ball skills. We noticed that early on. It was just a matter of getting them caught up with the speed of the game, learning the fundamentals of the game, and their love and their desire for the game just kind of overshadowed everything they did. They did some outstanding things in practice.
You can catch both of these local phenoms in the Super Bowl this Sunday at 5:30 p.m. on Fox.
After the break, students get the chance to explore employment options at the expo.
Are we here? Wait, I'm sorry. Are we here?
Back in Starkville.
What if you could be part of one of the top engineering schools in the nation without ever leaving the coast? Well, now you can. Mississippi State's collaboration with Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College allows you to earn core credits while pursuing a 4-year degree in mechanical or electrical engineering, all in the same location. And with classes taught by MSU professors, the world-renowned education you couldn't find anywhere else is now in your own backyard. To learn more about this great opportunity, visit us online.
Get up, get ready, and get dressed because MSU's annual event is back in Starkville.
The Career Expo is back in Starkville this week for its spring session. The free two-day event lasts from noon until 4 p.m. that allows students the opportunity to speak to company representatives and land internships, co-ops, and part-time or full-time jobs. Day one of the biannual event involves companies seeking engineering and technical majors, while day two will involve companies seeking all majors. Kanisha Mitchell tells me more on her outlook of the Career Expo.
I think that this Career Expo is really good for anybody that's looking for an opportunity at Interfor. And they definitely give you opportunities, resources to be your best self, give you control of your own opportunities and your growth and see where you want to go. And it's really good being here because you get to come in contact with all different majors, all different kind of people. Interfor is very diverse, so we definitely don't want to limit ourselves. So being at Mississippi State is a very good opportunity for Interfor to expand upon its knowledge in different aspects and areas of the business.
With other major companies including C-Spire, Frito-Lay, International Paper, and Picard, students of all backgrounds are given a chance at future career opportunities. MSU's Career Center is helping students prepare for interviews and refine their resumes along the way. Parking is limited at the venue, but shuttle routes are being provided. The event is taking place at the Mill Conference Center. For Take 30 News, I'm Jonathan Washington.
So let's take a look at our Super Bowl forecast for tomorrow. So we'll be expecting sunny skies throughout if you're going to be having a little get-together in the morning. But around 3 p.m. when we're really going to be seeing those people starting to gather for those parties, it's going to be 58. Around in the middle of the game after kickoff's going to be in the low 40s. So we are going to be seeing that temperature. It's going to be a great day really for the Super Bowl if you ask me.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been Take 30 News.